As Detroit emerges from bankruptcy, what does that mean for the citizens of Detroit? And what kind of changes can we expect to see in the future? And which ones are we currently already seeing? Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me now is small talk radio host and blogger S.Lee. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Glad to be here.
We are now officially, almost anyway, post-bankruptcy, Detroit is. And when will we start to see major changes, certainly the people who live in the city, and what will those changes be?
You're beginning to see gradual changes now. Don't expect overnight changes for the city of Detroit. These changes are going to take place over the next several years. But short term, what you will start to see, for example, will be an investment in the neighborhoods, an investment in city services. So, for example, a lot of discussion about the lights. So the lights are currently being replaced over a gradual period over the next 2 or 3 years. You're going to be seeing an improvement in city services, such as garbage pickup and things of that sort. So you will start to see an improvement in city services, but again, not overnight. It will be a gradual period over maybe the next 3 to 5 years.
Now, you know, Detroiters have been told this for 10, 20 years. You're going to get better services, you're going to have your lights on, things are going to get better, and nothing ever changed.
Yeah.
But is this whole bankruptcy really a clean slate, a fresh start, making a true difference?
You know what, let me say it this way. I notice a real difference. This one feels real. You know, there's been so many start and stops over the years in Detroit, but this one truly feels real. And I believe that the bankruptcy is a good first step to get us going in the right direction. And why do I say that? It allows us to reduce the city's debt by $7 billion. And immediately you can start to invest those resources back into the city. We did not have those resources in the past to do that. So yes, I think this is going to be real. So if I could say something to the citizens of Detroit, yes, you will see change over time.
And folks are going to have to sort of do business and operate a little differently going forward than they have in the past. The political bickering, the favoritism, all the garbage that has happened in the past in Detroit, it can't happen again, or we're going to end up in the exact same situation.
That's exactly right. So I think on a go-forward basis, what Detroit has to focus on is collaboration. And I'm not talking about just inside the city of Detroit, but also with the state of Michigan and the southeastern Michigan, if you will. Collaboration is going to be crucial. We cannot go back to doing business the old-fashioned way. The city of Detroit has to be run as a business. We have so many revenue sources and we have so much in terms of expenses. Let's balance those books. Let's run within a given budget on a go-forward basis.
Are there sort of two different emerging Detroits, sort of the downtown where we're seeing a lot of big investors come in with big ideas and really getting this excitement happening, and then the neighborhoods? Because if schools and neighborhoods don't come along, we still have a long road to go.
That is the biggest perception right now, and I think that's what the biggest concern is. Downtown and Midtown are very hot. Corktown is very hot, and Mexican Town is very hot. But remember, Detroit's 139 square miles. And the biggest concern that the neighborhood folks are having is, when are some of those resources going to infiltrate into the neighborhood? So my concern has always been, we can't have two Detroits. Nothing against downtown and Midtown, but let's take some of those resources, begin to extend those city services into the neighborhoods, because without healthy neighborhoods, we will not have a healthy city going forward.
What are still the biggest challenges? Because there seems to be this momentum and so much positive going on, but there must be huge obstacles still to overcome.
Absolutely. One, we have a perceptual issue, okay? Detroit is a hot city right now, but we still have to shed that image from the past. Number two, as I mentioned earlier, there has to be collaboration. It can't be us versus them. It has to be all of us are in this together. So I think one of the biggest challenges is, how do we all agree on what direction should Detroit go in, and let's have a plan, a game plan, a strategic plan, 5 to 10 years, that allows us to get there.
All right, great advice. Thank you so much for joining us today, and good to hear good news about the city of Detroit. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Today's Comcast Newsmaker was S.Lee, small talk radio host and blogger. And sit tight.